Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys the real reasons I'm spending too much at the grocery store and what I'm going to do about it. Let's get started and talk about it. I know that I've spent way too much on groceries the last few months. I can't use the excuse, oh, prices have gone up, because there's many people out there that stick to their grocery budget with increased prices. So why am I spending too much? The first one is I haven't really been sticking to a grocery list, and I noticed that I tend to do this during the month of October or sometimes even September through December because there's a lot of seasonal items. So I'm buying a lot of things that aren't even on my list. So that's number one. Number two, going to too many stores. You know, I love going to a variety of different stores, but the more stores I go to, the more I can spend. Number three, simply buying more than what our family needs. I tend to sometimes overbuy things, and that can have me go over my budget. Number four, not knowing. This one's probably the biggest reason. Right now, I think I need to change my grocery budget, but I'm not sure what to change it to. That's not too low, not too high, and is more realistic for our family. So I'm still in the process of trying to figure that out. The good news is I haven't been using my credit card at the grocery store at all, and I have been putting items back, but I'm still going over budget, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Number five, this has always been an issue, going crazy for sales and clearance stuff. I told you guys this before, when things are all retail, you know what? I don't care about buying them, but when there's a great sale, and especially if it's something our family wants or uses, it's hard to just leave it at the store because sales create urgency and you feel like if I don't get this today, I'm never going to get it again. So you understand what I mean. So these are some of the reasons I'm overspending. What am I actually going to do about it? The first one is I'm right now trying to figure out, going forward to 2023, come up with a grocery budget that I feel is going to be good for us and that our family can live with. That's not too high, but also not too low for where we live, since we don't go out to eat. You know, that includes all meals. And so I'll be sharing with you that when I come up with that decision on what to do. The second thing that I am doing that was really helping, I'm going to continue not using my credit card at the grocery store, which does help. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is this. I am, in every single day, I'm asking myself, what is the oldest thing in my refrigerator, freezer, and pantry? And then I'm making that item. You're probably going, what are all these things in front of you? Well, yesterday I got cooking and baking. I found a pudding mix that had expired, and I got it on clearance for 29 cents. It was a great big one. So I made the pudding up and I put that in here. Also, I had a bunch of apples. I bought more than what our family would use. I didn't throw them away or waste them. So what I did, and it took a while, is I made old-fashioned applesauce. It's really good. It has cloves in it. It's absolutely delicious. It's chunky applesauce, and I made that. It took a long time to make, but I'm really glad I did. I used every single apple. I didn't waste one apple, so I'm very pleased. So basically, I started going through all my ingredients and started making up things that have been either in the pantry. It's mostly the pantry that concerns me because, you know, a lot of times I'll have one set of things in front and then I'll have more stuff behind it. So I forget about the things behind the one row. And so it's kind of like pushed back. And, you know, almost like you have to front and face things at the grocery store. So that's the one thing I'm doing every single day is I'm looking through, especially my pantry, what are these items that I need to use? Oh, I have pancake mix that's going to expire in a month. Let me go ahead and make up a lot of pancakes and throw them in the freezer. Things like that. So that's one area that I think is going to save me a lot of money. So let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like you've been overspending at the grocery store? Do you have some practical tips that we can all use? I know they tell us, hey, shop your refrigerator, freezer, and pantry. It sounds great, but we got to put a plan in action to do that. In other words, go really through it and actually take 5 minutes and say, what is the oldest thing in my pantry that's maybe almost about to expire or has expired that I can make right now? So that way we don't waste food. That's all I have to say for now. I want to hear your tips and tricks below. Let me know. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.